Solve Chicago very quickly, but we're going to make a decision as to where we go over the next day or two.
Well, that's the crime issue in Chicago. It seems like ICE is no longer just going after the worst of the worst. Look at those 300 deportations of Koreans at the battery plant. It seems like the deportation plan is expanding.
Well, I think if you're here illegally, you should be deported.
All of them?
Yeah. Are we a nation of borders or not? Are we a sovereign nation or not? You can't be a country that believes in the rule of law and then not follow the rule of law. I'm sorry. If you came here illegally, you do not deserve to be in the United States of America. And according to the Center for Immigration Studies, we have an estimated, estimates are all over the place, but potentially 15.4 million illegal aliens here in the United States. So, yeah, I'm sorry. If you came here
what do you think,
illegally,
seriously
you should
now,
not be here.
What do you think would happen to this economy if we deport 15 million people?
Well, the Heritage Foundation found that if we did give a path to citizenship for all the illegal aliens, it could cost us trillions of dollars per year to the economy. So,
cost us?
Yes, because you have people who are taking more than they are giving to society financially. Look, and ironically, Democrats used to believe in this point. You had Obama in one of his past books wrote about that you cannot have this mass influx of illegal immigrants because it's going to drain the welfare state. It's going to drain our social safety net. So, yeah, I think inevitably you're going to have people who end up taking more from the system. They're going to end up taking benefits. Look at even Springfield, Ohio, or here in New York City as a case study. You have Eric Adams, who has previously been, a big sanctuary city proponent, saying that we're going broke here in the city because of mass migration. Or you look at Springfield, Ohio, that is massively taxed because of all the Haitian migrants that have come there. They're running out of resources. They've also had an issue with even traffic incidents because the individuals who are going there don't know how to they're not following the traffic laws there in the city. So, yeah, I think ultimately.
No compromise.
And then also, besides that point.
We're almost out of time.
No, but
you're
70%.
All got to go.
I think if you're here illegally, it's grounds for deportation. Were we a country of laws or not? And then beyond that, up until this point, or at least we've had about 70% of the people who have been deported are either criminals or have pending charges. And with that many people in the country, no, I think we are still deporting people who are largely criminals or who have pending charges.
They've all got to go.
Yeah.
You say.
Yeah.
Lisa, thank you.
Thank you.